He's not shy, I can tell you that. And here he is. Hey Harvey, I can tickle you under your chin. He really likes it if I do that. So this is just my couch, and there are a couple of pillows on there. And I like to sit here, and usually my cats join me. Normally when I start to whisper, Mike comes up right away. Oh. Take care of yourself, you don't want to fall down. Yes. Ah, you cutie pie. Look at his little face. I can tickle you under your chin. Hey, I can do that. Can you hear his purring? Hey, little guy, you see the hairs over here? I'm just vacuum cleaning a lot, and well, still it happens. Look at his cute paws. They're black and pink together. Hey. And actually, my cats are brother and sister. Mike actually is a girl. Hey. And they used to be very, very tiny. I got them from a shelter when they were kittens, and they were abandoned and ill and very underweight. And then they became pretty healthy cats, luckily. Although Harvey definitely is the bigger one, and he's always sort of on the verge of being overweight. Just about not. And Mike has a really healthy weight actually. Even though to me it's like Harvey looks normal and Mike looks like tiny, like underweight. But according to the animal doctor, what's the name? The vet. That's actually not the case, and Mike has a healthy weight. And Harvey is, well, he's just about, on the verge. He's just about okay. And yeah, they've grown so much since I got them about 5 years ago. So they're 5 years old right now. Hey Harvey. And Harvey is like this acrobat. He's always moving around and turning around and lying on his back and then on his belly again and then on his back again. And he also does that in the bathtub regularly. Not when there's water in there, of course, but when it's empty. He loves to jump in and roll around and, like he's just playing there. Or, well, not just like it, he probably is playing there, It's just so cute. And they really like it when I pet them. And they also like to lay on my lap, both of them. But both of them do not really like it if I pick them up. I mean, sometimes I do because I have to bring them, or I want to bring them to another room. And then they let me do it, but, well, they absolutely don't like it. And as soon as they get the chance, they escape, they jump away, and it's obvious that they do not enjoy that. So I try not to do it unless that, I just have to move them. Look at these little paws. But they do like to cuddle, and especially Harvey, he likes to sleep next to me. And I like to sleep next to him. And sometimes he just sleeps on the pillow. I mean, I've got this 2-person's bed that I sleep in alone. Well, so not alone, because usually there's 1 or 2 cats with me. And often Harvey, this is, but well, maybe has to do with Harvey. This one is definitely the boss. For example, if I give them some kitten sweets, then usually they both start to eat, but Harvey will eat faster, so he'll be finished with his sweets way earlier than Mike. And at that point, he walks over to Mike and his sweets, and Mike just sees this and he's like, alright, you can have the rest of it. And then he'll just stand up and walk away, so that this fatty one, can just eat all his sweets that are left. And then I'm always rooting for Mike. I'm like, no, don't do this. Fight for your sweets. Don't give them away. But it is like very obvious that, look at this. Well, it's very obvious that Harvey is just the boss. And if he wants the sweet, he's going to get the sweets. And yeah, I think it's like that with sleeping as well. Harvey just gets the first pick, and he usually decides that he wants to sleep next to my head, and then Mike just has to deal with that. He can either leave or he can sleep at my feet, and that is, that is what's there. So yeah. He's just so cute. I really love him. Hey, did you got something in your eye? He also really let me do stuff. Sometimes he got like a little bit of black things here, like just normal. I think it's normal for a cat, but as you can see now, he just lets me take it away, which is kind of strange, I think. Most cats wouldn't allow someone doing that, and Mike also really doesn't really do it. But Harvey is just okay with everything that I do. But he's really a relaxed cat. Mike is a bit more of a scared cat. I mean, he's not scared of me, but he'll be a bit jumpy. Like if something happens or a bird flies by, if there's someone in the house that he doesn't know, then he just sometimes he scares easily and he jumps up and runs away, and he just seems to have a bit more stress. And Harvey isn't like that at all. He's just like, he knows he's the boss of the house, and yeah, he isn't scared by anything. He just loves everything so much, and yeah, I don't know. He's just the cutest cat ever, and it feels like he's a lion actually. Yeah, and I really like him. But well, yeah, I've said that about 1,000 times in every video that I make. So yeah. Anyway, this is just a little cat appreciation video, I think. I don't really have much to tell you guys. I just want to show you my cat. And hey Harvey, what are you looking at? What are you going to do? Hey, little boy. Hey, cutie pie. You don't want to lay down anymore? Or you do? You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. He really is the boss of the house. That is what I like about cats so much. They're unpredictable and they're strange and peculiar, and yeah, they're never boring. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love dogs as well, but with dogs there's always this hierarchy. It's like the dog and the owner, there must be some sort of power balance. And if it's okay, then in a situation that you want, then the dog is like not the one with the power, and the owner of the dog has the power. So the dog will do whatever the owner wants, and that is just a situation that I don't want to be in. I mean, it's also like with the people in my life. I don't necessarily like to have a boss, but I also absolutely do not want to become a boss. I don't want to be a leader, and I don't want to be a follower. I want to be like the person who's just free and can do whatever he wants, and I don't need power. I just need freedom. I want the freedom to be able to do what I want, and I think that sort of really like his dogs. They're very sweet, and yeah, they're also a lot of work though. He can't easily go on a trip, or while my cats, I can just find a cat sitter. Is that what it's called? Someone who will look after them, and that won't be too much work. I've got a friend of mine who, well, lives relatively close to my house, about 10 minutes by bike, but he has a record store that is about 2 minutes, 3 minutes walking from my house, so that is actually really close. So if I'm gone for a long time, I usually ask him if he would like to take care of my pets, and he loves cats and he's very close by, so that is a convenient solution. Harvey, now I really have to vacuum clean this couch again. That is one other thing. These cats hate the vacuum cleaner. They're really afraid of it, and I think most cats are like that. And it's really like they feel like this vacuum cleaner thing is going to kill them. They just run away, and it's just strange how much they hate it. But they really, really do. And then what they love is when I make the bed. When I get the linen off and I'm going to put the new bed linen on there. And then there's this point usually where you have your mattress, and then you're going to put the bed linen on there. So you first do one corner, then you do 2 corners, then you do the 3rd corner, and at that point it sort of becomes like a hut. So usually the cats wait for that moment, and then before I can put on the 4th corner of the sheet, they jump on top of the mattress but under the sheet, and they'll just be these two like these 2 things under the sheets. And yeah, then they'll just run around, and I'll be like, well guys, I need to make this bed, but they won't let me. And this is like our little ritual, and I think that's what I love about cats as well, or all pets probably, that they give you a ritual, especially the somewhat bigger pets like dogs and cats. And when I come home from work, and I open the door, and then they come running towards me, or they might even be in the hallway already, because they somehow, I think they hear me coming. They recognize the door opening from the stairwell next to my front door, and then when I put my key in the lock, they just hear it. I think he actually has a pretty lot of hair in his ear. The vet one time was really surprised, like, oh wow, he has a lot of hair in his ear. Yeah. Hey Harvey, you're such a cute little guy. Hey. also